So I have a confession to make. It's not really about telling you guys this, but more about confessing to myself and to speak out loud things I wouldn't admit a few months back. So let's just jump right into it. When I started this channel, I had a very clear vision about what I want to make here. I didn't want to be just a cover channel because there's so many. I didn't want to be a commentary channel because I don't really have much thoughts about anything I do, really. I just like something or don't like something, and sometimes I have more clear and interesting opinions about things and just, thoughts about, writing style of some author or about technicalities of a TV show, but more often I don't have any. So I didn't really want it to do that. The idea was to cover something related to some title and to talk about it, about whether I like it or not, and I probably do like it if I'm making that cover. I really don't like discouraging anyone from watching anything or, reading, listening to anything really. And so I used to post a cover on every Thursday. Mostly they were related to pop culture. And later I started wanting to also post my original songs because I write lots of them, and maybe not lots of them, but quite a few. And I didn't want to interfere with my Thursday videos, so on Thursday I would post a pop culture cover, and on Sundays I would post my original songs. Even, I think there was a time when I did this like every 2 weeks. And later I started wanting to make normal covers, like not related to any titles, because I really love music. Like, I listen to music every day, even every hour, I would say. Like, really, if you talk to me at school, I will probably be wearing headphones and listening to music. When I'm in classes, I listen to music. There's so many great songs that I would like to try on and to share them here because I love them and I want more people to listen to them. But then again, it wasn't really sticking with my idea of this channel. So I came up with a system. Every Thursday, there should be a pop culture video. And every second Sunday, I would post an original or a normal cover, if that makes any sense. I even kept track of how many pop culture covers I would post and how many normal covers I would post, because I wanted the pop culture ones to have the majority on this channel. And I really did that. I really kept the track of what I'm doing on this channel for so long, like for months. Even when I didn't post anything during the week, I would just write down the numbers. And I even kept track of whether I'm posting a TV show cover or a games cover, books, films, musicals, etc., etc., etc. And it was exhausting. I wanted this channel to be original, I wanted it to be interesting, and I really want to do lots of things, because if you know me in real life, you know that I like everything. Even in pop culture, I don't have like one thing I like the most. Like, for a year now, my brand personally was mostly musicals, but I like TV shows, musicals, films. I love superhero films. I even love comic books. I even watch anime. And, there are people that focus on one branch of pop culture, and that's not me. I just love to do everything. When I'm on convention, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with myself because there's so many things I want to do and so many lectures, and I just want to be on all of them. And so I really wanted my channel to show that, to be an image of who I am pop culture wise, of my interests. But I burnt out, kinda sorta. It's hard to explain, but when the self-isolation started, I was locked here with just me and my head, and with more time to do things. And so I also wanted them to be better. And as you probably have realized now, I started trying out harmonies. I can't really do harmonies, I really can't, whatever you think. My cover on Salt, it really just took such a long time. Even Everyone is Gay cover, it was so much work and really just sometimes endless tryouts of things that didn't work out, and it was so frustrating for me. It really was, because I hate when things aren't perfect right away. I really hate it. And so when I started doing that and tried to grow musically wise, I started to do less and less, because I wasn't satisfied with anything I did. Any normal cover I did, no backups or no anything additional, seemed plain, seemed unnecessary, uninteresting, and I hated it. I hated my voice, I hated my ukulele sound or my guitar sound. It was just an endless cycle of self-doubt, and I stopped making anything, really. Many things happened. I got an idea for some cover and I wasn't able to pull it off until Thursday, and so I didn't publish it at all. It happened a lot, like you have no idea. When I wasn't ready until Thursday, I wouldn't upload, which is crazy because I just kept sticking to this schedule I had, and it killed me because I wasn't able to do anything in time and anything properly. That was the way that it seemed to me. It was so exhausting after a while, and I really lost the passion I had for a little bit for this channel, which is crazy because it's been not even 2 years. But what can I say? It happened. And I'm admitting to it now. I'm admitting it before myself and to you guys as well. And I am truly sorry for that, because you've been left without a content for some periods of time. I'm sorry. And what I've realized throughout these few months is that I've been doing this to myself, not only with this channel. I've been doing it to myself with reading books, with watching TV shows, with watching films and musicals and everything. I'm a person who loves making lists. To watch lists, to read lists, to do lists, to make a schedule that I cannot stick with because I am chaos. I'm an absolute chaos. But I love making lists. And I love just, crossing off things and check everything. It's so comforting for me. And so I have a to-do list for everything. And what I realized is that it killed my passion for most of the things I did. Hell yeah! And this is my manifesto. Please don't do that to yourself. Don't be like me, like, nope, we say no to, putting pressure on things that you love. Because why do that to yourself when you can just reread Percy Jackson? Even though there's so many books on your shelves that you haven't read. but you want to read Percy Jackson another time, do that. And this I'm telling to myself because I really want to reread Percy Jackson for years because I don't remember shit. But I haven't because I felt pressure to read the things I didn't read because of fear of missing out, and my friends who have been reading so much and who's been like, yes, please read this and this because it's so amazing, and I know it is and I really want to read it, but in the same time I just don't feel like it, and it's killing me every day. It really is. And you know, because I haven't been able to stick to my schedules and to my lists, I haven't been doing anything at all. And I haven't been trying to fight it for a long time because it didn't feel right. Like, I wanted to stick to my lists, I wanted to seem smart and read a lot of books. And same with TV shows, really, because I really love binging shows. I really like those stupid ones for teenagers because I'm a teenager, why shouldn't I love those TV shows? But in the same time, I wanted to be ambitious and watch good TV shows. Okay, I realized that it's okay. Pop culture is made to make us feel good, to enjoy it. And if we are putting a pressure on ourselves in doing really anything we love, we kill that pleasure, we kill any joy that we have from it. Please don't do that to yourself. There's this thing with audiobooks. I haven't been trying them for a very long time because I have trouble focusing on anything I listen to, you know, just like really listen. I just wasn't doing that, even though I love bookbinding, and those two things work so well together because I don't have to look at anything I'm watching and I just have to listen, which I've been doing with TV shows for such a long time. Like, I'm binding paper and I don't watch the TV show, I just listen to it, but in the same time I just thought, no, audiobooks for me? No, this is such a bad idea. But I've tried them and I love them because that way I read more books. Books I wouldn't normally read, I think. And so, my manifesto is: read the things you want to read, watch the things you want to watch, try new things that seem to feel right, that you just want to try out because you feel that spark when you think about them, and try not to mind the started things because productivity doesn't define you, the number of read books doesn't define you, and so, you know, checked things on the list, it really doesn't define you. Whatever your brain tells you doesn't. And I know it's easy to say, and I know that I will be listening to this video probably heartbroken and sometimes even depressed, thinking, yeah, it does define me and I feel shit when I don't do things, but it really isn't the truth. The feeling of wanting to do something and just doing it, it feels so awesome. It really gives you more energy for the thing you want to do but don't necessarily have the energy for. It's really great. And yeah, I encourage you to take up on that things. Anything really, just, you know, if you feel like exercising or dancing in the middle of doing homework, do that. It will give you more energy for doing other things, really. This is also a manifesto to myself. Cynka, please do covers you want to do, even when they're not perfect, even if you can't do the harmonies you want to do. It doesn't matter, because when you love what you do, people will still enjoy it and people will still want to listen to it. Yeah, I think it's all. I don't know if I've covered everything I wanted to. I probably did, but at the same time I will probably be montaging this video and be like, shit, I should have said something else there. But that doesn't matter. Also, a little update on my life recently. There is a big music project I have going on and I'm so excited to share it with you. there's a little more time to it. The Bold Type is on Netflix. Stream The Bold Type, please. Also, Dodie released 3 singles for her upcoming album Build a Problem, out on May the 7th. And yes, keep that date in mind. I will probably be doing more talking videos because I really like it, and I would like to sometimes update you on the things I read and watched in the last period of time. I don't want to make a schedule for that. I really hope some of you will listen to it, and I will also be doing a Q&A real soon because I really like answering questions. I did tweet about it, but some of you don't have my Twitter, so if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. I will be so happy to answer any of your questions about, I don't know, my journaling, book binding, writing process, or any other writing things, because, you know, I don't only write songs. Just really ask anything you want to. And maybe I'll answer, maybe I won't. We'll see about that. And also, if you have been watching my little live concert thingy here on YouTube, you already know that, but I did create myself a Ko-Fi page. It's been hard for me to do that, but I've decided I will. And all the proceeds from you buying me a coffee will go to helping me grow, really. I want to do more things and maybe work a bit on my original songs or to improve my equipment. So if you do want to buy me a coffee or maybe a few coffees, like, I don't mind it. The link will be always in the description of my videos. It's also in the details of my YouTube account. I don't really know how's that site called in English, but I think it's the last tab on my YouTube page. I'm not really sure about that. But yes, if you want to support me and help me grow and maybe help me get on Spotify and produce my songs more professionally with the help of other musicians, then this is your way of doing that. Only if you can, really, because it's okay if you don't. It's a long-running project, I guess, and we'll see what happens. I love you all so very much, and if you've survived through this whole video, then congrats! Cheers to you! Please drink water. Don't forget about drinking water to hydrate yourself. Get a little bit of sunlight, breathe some fresh air, you know, open the window, let the air go out and then fresh air come in. I love you all so much, really. Thank you for supporting me, because there's almost 800 of you and this feels crazy, and I don't think I understand how many people is that. It's like my entire school and it's crazy. Cheers to all of you. Thank you for being here with me, and I hope I can let go a little bit of my perfectionism, and I hope that you can too. Have a great day, night, week, month, year. Bye, you guys.